Canalway is a 40-year-old nonprofit whose core mission is to connect people to place. And we do that through a series of programming and also major projects like the Towpath Trail and Canal Basin Park. Canalway was founded by a small group of what I call intrepid hikers. Other people might call them trespassers. And they were really curious about how Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, and Northeast Ohio could reclaim what was essentially an abandoned or underutilized industrial corridor from the shores of Lake Erie down through what was a brand new, at the time, national recreation area, but national park. And could they, in a sense, return that area to people for recreation?
The mission behind it was really to see the valley as the place. If you saw the planning studies prior to that, it was just a boundary. The river was a boundary. There was almost no study of it as a unified place. You were either east of the river or west of the river, and kind of the typical of the Cleveland division. So the mission was really to unify it.
That original idea also sparked a conversation with Congressman Ralph Regula. And that conversation was about a new type of park within the national park system. So the Ohio Erie Canalway National Heritage Area is one of the first dozen designated national heritage areas. And what that means is within a defined boundary, we preserve, protect, and promote history, culture, nature, and outdoor recreation.
When I look at Canalway Partners, I mean, they really bring people in, and they bring them to the center of the river valley for active recreation, but also interpretive history, and talking a lot about who we are as a community and connecting neighborhoods. So, I mean, I think those 40 years we've evolved from an agency that's really been very focused on building the Towpath Trail in our neck of the woods up here north, but now it's about telling our story.
Canalway's role today is as a connector and a convener. We don't try to do everything ourselves. We look to the community and first say, is this something you want? Usually we're talking about things like sharing stories of historic importance, connecting to outdoor recreation, cleaning up areas. And that's one thing we do really well, is through our partnerships, help to focus energy on something that needs attention. We're a great amplifier of community need.
Canalway was a leader in trying to improve the areas adjacent to the river. That's why we have a Cleveland Center Historic District. That's why we have an Old River Road Historic District. So we want to flank the Canal Basin Park with meaningful senses of place.
Canalway started as an all-volunteer organization, and I'm only the second director in the history of the organization. I think Tim Donovan laid a fantastic foundation of advocacy and example of showing how stewarding a vision across generations makes an impact in the community. I don't think that the founders of Canalway could have realized how impactful the work they started in 1985 was going to be.
I just want to say to Canalway Partners, congratulations. 4 decades of tireless work to get things done, to get the towpath done, to get a vision plan done for Canal Basin Park, to connect communities and give people a lot of hope and pride in this community through tireless advocacy and tireless work and innovation and creativity, but most importantly, you built partnerships that are lasting. You got people rowing in the same direction. Happy 40th. Here's to the next decades ahead, but congratulations on the work that we've gotten done together.